Hello, Virgo. Just want to clear the sound waves for you right now. Virgo. I'm doing things a little different than last week. I'm going to start off with the enchanted map and one enchanted map and one sacred traveler. And then going to pull 3 Grimalkin Tarot cards and then clarify with Light Seers and then clarify even more or do whatever with the Muse. The Muse has kind of been just like whatever I want to do. Oh. I'm gonna pull one more of these. I'm just feeling one more. So, Virgo, you got a solitude card for your enchanted map, which is kind of like your environment. So maybe you're feeling alone. Are you feeling lonely? And then you got valiant courage, take action with passion, which Leo just got, which is why I'm wanting to pull one more just to, I guess, clarify that one. Clarify valiant courage, please. There we go. Where'd you go? I know one just flipped. There it is. Unknown territory and journey by moonlight. Wow. Ooh, I haven't seen that one. Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh. Beautiful. Okay. So I know we got a lot of these, but so we have solitude for the enchanted map. So maybe you're in like a lonely environment. You know, you're feeling very like you don't really have the support of others maybe. And then of course you have the valiant courage, take action with passion. And unknown territory, you are exactly where you need to be. So this kind of tells me even though you're in this unknown solitude area, this is where you need to be. You're kind of exploring this solitude energy with courage. You're like courageously going into the wilderness alone, just like you need to be. And you're having a journey by moonlight. So your emotions are guiding you. And just believe in magic. You know, keeping yourself open to what is out there. Even though you feel alone, there's still magic to be had. Okay, Virgo. I definitely was feeling some heavy energy before your reading. What? No. Some sort of heaviness, but I mean, just have courage, go into the unknown, and know that there's magic ahead of you. All right, so let's do some tarot with the Grimalkin for Virgo. What kind of energy is Virgo in right now? Ooh, the devil. The devil just flipped right in front of my eyes. So maybe you have some addictions that are causing you to go towards solitude. And this is kind of the past position here. So some cheese addiction maybe. Do you have a cheese addiction, Virgo? Are you addicted to cheese? Or no, you're addicted to that mouse. Or are you the... Okay, well the devil is the cat that's holding the cheese. With the mouse is addicted to the cheese and it wants the cheese. So if it goes and gets the cheese, it's going to get ate by the cat. So it's like your cheese addiction is going to get you swallowed up by the devil. no fear, I'm not trying to put fear into you. I'm just saying, like there's obviously something that is causing you to not focus on yourself. Maybe you're trying to not have the cheese addiction. Well, and we got the King of Cups next. So maybe you kind of felt like the truth, and like went into your heart and was like, oh, I don't need this cheese. Ooh, I'm going to look, you're just getting lots of cards on this side. That's fine. The Hanged Man underneath. So do you feel stuck? Maybe you're kind of feeling stuck in this solitude because you're addicted to cheese. But then your heart is telling you to be the Empress. Wow. You have some really major cards here. We have the Devil, the King of Cups, the Empress, which also had the Seven of Cups attached to it. So what I'm really feeling here is that you realize your cheese addiction, but then you tapped into your heart space and you realize that cheese addiction isn't, it's got the butterfly in a cocoon. So you're in that solitude, in that cocoon. And you're saying, I don't need this cheese addiction. I'm going to take this, be courageous and stay in my heart and transform into the Empress. Oh, that is so powerful, really, truly. You go from the Devil to the King of Cups to the Empress. It's like your heart told you to get away from the devil, to get away from your addictions, what's holding you down, and become this creative, abundant Empress who can have and create whatever she wants. Whatever she wants. There's so many options. You have so many options. You just have to know you're exactly where you need to be. Take that valiant courage and believe in magic, and you can create anything. I mean, you could go back to the devil. You can, not all these things are good. I mean, even the bird is like an addiction thing. Like, oh, I just want to chase birds. I want to eat fish. A food addiction. A bird addiction. A destruction addiction. But then there's there's a key. There's my heart. There's this flower, this creation, this earth, anything you want, Virgo. Okay. Let's clarify the devil. What are you addicted to? What is holding you in that energy of, whoa. Okay. Wow. Okay. So we have the Seven of Cups again. So maybe just have it, that's what I was literally just saying, is some of these aren't good. Some of these have a snake coming out from under them. Some's got a bat. Someone's got death, the devil. So maybe it's almost oh my gosh, this is crazy. So it kind of comes back around because you also have the Nine of Pentacles, which is pre-Empress energy. So if these are what's holding you back, and this was reversed, I'm not reading reversals, but it's kind of with it being reversed, I would say you don't see yourself as that Nine of Pentacles, but you are, because we're not reading reversals. You are, but it's almost like you're intimidated by that. You're scared of that because there's so many options. It's you saw that. It's before you are able to enter that Empress energy, you saw that, oh, as a Nine of Pentacles, as a strong, independent woman that builds and creates whatever she wants, there are so many options. But before you're actually in that Empress energy, you're just seeing the options and you're there are so many options. Ooh, look at that. look at that one. Look at that one. Like, you know, so you might get caught up in options that you want but don't need because you're not fully in that Empress energy yet. But of course, the King of Cups, once you can master your emotions, let's clarify the King of Cups, like what you need to master. Once you master your emotions, then you can pick clearly from the Seven of Cups. Okay. Ace of Pentacles is right there, but we're going to go with this one, Nine of Wands. So mastering your emotions is clarified by the Nine of Wands, and she's very much like she's been building her little fence there with her wands, with her passions. So she's working on something too, but it's more of from her passions instead of something that's stable. So it's kind of like your passions led you to create this fence that you had built that may have not been the best fence to build, because and with the Ace of Pentacles being at the bottom of the deck, it's like maybe focus on your stability more than what your heart wants. So where you feel motivated to go towards. Maybe you're motivated to go toward choose options that aren't good for you. So the King of Cups is like he's realizing, which I'll go ahead and get this one. He's realizing, I've let my passions really drive me to this state where I've built this fence and I'm kind of defensive because I've held on to all these things that really haven't been sturdy. So maybe once you realize, I really need to plant the seed to really get into that Nine of Pentacles energy, you need to actually plant the seed of what will bring stability instead of what will bring passion. Because passion isn't always going to lead you to a place of stability. Like you're trying to build that fence with those wands, but it's not sturdy. So you're gaining that sturdiness to master your emotions to go towards that Empress energy. Let's clarify the Empress and the Seven of Cups, please, with the Light Seers Tarot here. Clarify the Empress and the Seven of Cups for Virgo after they have mastered their emotions. Let's clarify. Please clarify the Empress. Ooh, hello. Ooh, Eight of Swords. Okay, so we've got some doubts, some self-imposed restrictions. Gosh, I'm gonna pull this one too, because and my ears are ringing. So it really seems like you're in the process of mastering your emotions, in the process of realizing that your fences you built haven't really been helpful to you, and working on cultivating that pentacle, that Ace of Pentacles, that stability, which is leading you to the Empress, who has who sees the Seven of Cups in a whole new light. So it's like you're getting the option back. So it's like you're scared. You're scared because you have those options back, that you're going to not feel stable. You're worried. It's kind of like it seems like you're in this is its own cycle that I see of I want this Empress. I want to build my independence and my stability. I want to work on my creations, but you're scared that your mind is going to stop you, that your mind is going to bind you in this state of indecision and not sure what to do. And you're scared that what you build isn't going to feel like enough. You're scared like that you're going to hold on too tightly, that you're just going to be like, oh, this is everything now, that you're going to put so much into that what you do build that it's just going to be like this isn't enough. But like there's that giant key that goes in that lock, that if she were to go through that, she'd go to the Six of Pentacles, which is about equal give and take. So this is you're not feeling that equal give and take. Like, yeah, like you had built something, but you're stuck in it. You're stuck in what you've built. And once you are able to, find the strength to grab that key and put it in the lock, you'll be ready to have that more equal give and take. But you're very early on in your building, because this energy, which is basically this energy, the Empress and the Seven of Cups, and then the Nine of Pentacles and Seven of Cups. This is with the Devil. And then this is with the fear and the stagnation. So it's like these ideas keep getting you caught back up in your own head, caught back up in your own ideas of, it's like you are caught up. You are so caught up, Virgo. We need guidance. Let's clarify what, I just want to know, like, what is this, like, devil energy? Why are you so scared of this Nine of Pentacles energy? Like, why are you scared of the options and the abundance? Why do you avoid that? Why does that frighten you? Because it frightens you and leads you right back to your addictions that distract you from maintaining that. Why are you running from that energy? Oh, okay, we had a few flip. Too many. Why are you running away from your options and stability? Okay. The Fool and the Queen of Voices. Empress at the bottom, just to let you know. But we've got the Fool and the Queen of Voices. So it's like you're ready. You're ready to go, but maybe you're just like not planning it. But even this is like sets heavy boundaries. She knows what she wants. She sets her boundaries. She says her truth. She's not really in her emotions though. This is very like, all right, let's go, but. So you're very like, you're kind of closing yourself off to flying. Like she has wings. And there's an edge here, but she's kind of closing herself off to flying because it's just these self-imposed restrictions. You're binding yourself to certain ideas that are blocking you from like that energy. That's so close. That's right there. It's right there. Okay. How can Virgo really maintain this emotional stability between their passions and what they want to create? How can Virgo maintain? I want this one. Ace of Emotions. So this is really saying whatever is new that fills your heart with love, fills your cup up, that really makes you feel love, that is what is giving you that emotional stability. That is, and you have two aces here. So something, definitely new energy, because that 9 is like kind of at the end of their rope, about ready to drop their burdens. So it seems like new energy is really going to bring you to that King of Cups, that emotional stability. And then at the end here, how, what can Virgo do like to release themselves of this restrictions. What can help Virgo release these ideas of abundance and options being a bad thing? What can kind of help them get out of that? Okay. Okay, so we've got the Four of Inspiration, the Four of Wands, which is, it's generally like that halfway to marriage, like you're having a celebration, but in this deck, it's very, like they're on a rock that's in the clouds. They're meditating. So it's like they have found that stability, and they've created the idea of their stability, and they're meditating. Like they're really putting their energy into what they feel is what they want. So I don't, meditate, like focus on what you want and what really gives you that good feeling of happiness, long lasting goodness. And then we have the Knight of Emotions. So go, take action on what you feel. Take action on what feels good to you. And then the Moon, which is very much like address those deep, dark things that you don't want to address. This is really telling you to go within and to, not get distracted, stay on the path, because the sun's going to come up. Wow. I said this was heavy, and sure enough, this has been really heavy, Virgo. This is a lot. And okay, so guidance. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna, actually, with how many fell out and the way it fell out, I'm gonna go again. And I do want a few for guidance, because Virgo needs some guidance here. We've got some guidance, but we need more guidance for Virgo, please. Guidance for Virgo in this situation, in this cycle of addiction and fear. But there's just really, gotta believe that there is magic. That the cup that you really want is going to bring you what you want. That you're going to be able to create that, because you are right there. You're right there, but you're trust. Trust. Believe in the magic. Trust in the magic. Oh my gosh. And paradox. Yes, I'm feeling the paradox. There's like this whole catch-22 situation going on where it's like, oh, well, okay, so I've got options. This is great. I can create whatever I want with all these options. But then it's like, you choose what you think is the wrong cup, and then it gets you caught back up, and these restrictions and these things holding you back. And then it's like, okay, well, let me get back to my emotions. And it's like, kind of like, well, if what I want is bad, is leading me to this restrictions, maybe you should start thinking about what you need, because what you want is important, but maybe it's like more like what you need is something that is, because what you want and what you need aren't always the same thing. What you want may not be good for you. What you need may not be what you want. It may not be something that you think feels good. So it's kind of like, yeah, act on what feels good, but also the Moon is like, sometimes that death doesn't always feel good. All right, one more guidance for Virgo, please. Just one more guidance. To trust themselves and what they need. Trust in the magic. One more card for Virgo. This one. I want it. The Sovereign. This came up earlier. This was one of the ones that fell out. And the Weaver, which is basically you create anything you want. But the Sovereign is you're in the solitude. You are sovereign. You can it's kind of like going back within to the self in a sense where you're realizing I have everything I need. I don't need I don't need all these choices even. All I need is that one cup. I don't need all these things. Like just me, just my empress, abundant, beautiful self, and what drives me. What fills my cup up. I love that, Virgo. That's freaking awesome reading. As heavy as it was really powerful. And I hope you resonated. If not, then, it is what it is. If you want a personal reading from me or just want to say the Hermit is at the bottom of the deck. Of course. Go within. Find your light. Yes. If you want a personal tarot reading or a channeled reading from me, email me. I'll put my email in the description below. But otherwise, see you later, Virgo. Bye.